that was very difficult, very challenging, and it really scared me. And then the other one was bringing a certain amount of truth to
Hi, Toni. Hi, Bella.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm doing fine, and you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you both and to talk about this series that has a lot of amazing performances, especially like you, Toni. Yeah, amazing. So let's start with you. How was the conversations with Charlotte and to get the right approach for your character?
Well, I think we had the scripts from Charlotte, but most of my conversations were with Minky Spiro, our director, who really was such a force on this. I think everything good about this show just comes down to dear Minky. She's just an incredible human, and she just gave everything. And she was an amazing partner because although Bella and I have some scenes together, a lot of the time we're kind of away from each other, and Minky really felt like a scene partner in a way. Really held our hands and got us through it. But the story was very clear to me. It's about family, and it's about trauma, and it's about personal freedom, and it's ultimately about a mother-daughter relationship coming into its own and facing all the horrible truths that my character had been suppressing for so long. So they're not, small or light themes. So it was a little intense sometimes, but it was fun to work in Sydney at home, and just a great group of people to be on set with. It felt very supportive and fun, despite some of the weightier moments.
And Bella, for you, like work with Toni and also building this relationship from apart, but how was your approach to build this relationship in mom and daughter?
It's interesting. This question comes up, and I feel like the relationship. It's in the script. It's in the dialogue and the intimacy that's so apparent in the way that they speak to each other and relate to one another. I mentioned this earlier today that this moment where Andy puts a spoon in the dishwasher, face down, covered in peanut butter, and her mum comes and flips it along. That is so
it says true. So much. It's such a small moment, but it says so much.
It says so much about their relationship, and there are just moments like that built into the script. And I think everything else just happened organically between us when we were on set together doing those scenes. But yeah, Minky definitely felt like this conduit between all of us, and it was just so awesome to have her there, to have her kind of guiding all of us and connecting us all.
I think the big question that comes always, I was watching, do I really know my parents? Do you really know your parents, right? The past story, but I think it's the way that it's built in, it's amazing. So I want to come back to you, Toni. What was your most difficult scene or your most difficult part on the series?
I mean, two come to mind. The first one is I had to learn a bark piece and learn it by memory, and I had 2 weeks to do it before we shot the scene, and that was very difficult, very challenging, and it really scared me. And then the other one was bringing a certain amount of truth to my character when she was going through cancer treatment. And there's a moment where she speaks to another woman who's been driving her nuts. She sits next to her getting chemo together. And when that woman is really close to death, my character finds it very confronting and goes to talk to her. And it's the first time you really hear her talking about the truth of her life and what she's experienced, and she only reveals it because she knows this woman is going to literally take her to her grave. And those scenes just seemed, it was beautiful but difficult.
Yeah, I got goosebumps just watching it now, and that was very powerful scenes. And for us to,
that's so nice.
Yes, it's really good. And for us to wrap it up, Bella, what we can expect of the pieces of her?
Just desperation to see what comes next. I mean, I felt like that watching the show, and I was in the show, and I was so desperate to know what came next. I just couldn't stop watching it, which is pretty extraordinary given that I knew what happened, but I still wanted to know what happened.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I just want to thank you both so much for your time. A lot of success, and I hope everybody loved this series like I did.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.